Hey guys, good to have you all back. And if by chance you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Margaret. I am from the Netherlands. I do paper crafting, junk journal projects, and the occasional vintage treasure hunting. I still don't sound like myself, guys. I am slowly recovering, but we're getting there. Let me tell you what the plan is for today. What I want to do is use scraps. I have Christmas scrapbook paper scraps, small pieces, and I have a whole bunch of very old, not so pretty Christmas cards. I want to recycle them and use some scraps. What do I want to make? New Christmas cards. Well, or perhaps maybe even a journal cover. So I want to use all of these to make something really pretty. I was inspired by Mr. Tim Holtz, who had the Christmas hoopla a couple of days ago, where he did this beautiful collage on a clipboard. I'm not going to use a clipboard. And he used his collage tiles. I love them, but they're expensive. And I think we can make our own. So what I want to do is make collage tiles, small ones, and then do a pretty collage making Christmas cards or a journal cover. So, and I'm using all of these sort of scraps. Now, this is a Christmas themed project, but you can do this with any sort of project or theme that you like flowers, fairies, frogs, snakes, whatever you wish. Let me show you the tools that I'll be using and also some alternatives that you can use. For papers, I'm using old Christmas cards and scrapbook paper. What I'm not going to do is mix this up with thinner paper, like printed digitals on normal copy paper. I would like them to have the sort of same thickness, almost the same thickness, sort of the same consistency. I think that will look much better in the collage. Now, I'm going to make square tiles. Yes, I'm using this punch. It says 2-inch. It's not a 2-inch punch, actually. If I make them and measure them, my sort of squares are 1 3/8 of an inch. So why it says 2 inches, I don't know. You don't need to have a punch like this. You can also use your cutting machine. Preferably one that has some measurements on them. Yeah, these are squares, so it would be sort of simple to do this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use this and I'm going to use this just to show you some alternatives. If you don't have either of these, you might use a ruler and scissors just to sort of measure it out. Make a grid on paper and then cut it. It will be a lot of work, so hopefully you have one of these tools. Now, for gluing, I am going to use this. This says Deco Glue. It is sort of a Mod Podge. This is a very cheap one. Mr. Tim Holtz used his own sort of matte medium glue, I don't know, from Ranger or whatever. Again, expensive. This, very inexpensive. You don't have to use this. No, you can use glue stick, any glue you want. But, I thought I might try this. Then for a base, I am using a piece of cardstock. I have this piece of black cardstock. I have a lot of these because those come in sort of a paper pad with sort of cream craft color that I use a lot, but never use the black. But we're gonna, collage on it, and it's a really nice sort of heavy paper. And I also have these. These are, I believe, called card blanks. Yes, these are just cards, and they came with envelopes. So I'm going to make these into sort of Christmas cards. They don't need to be this color. You can have them any color that you like because, we're going to collage on them. I'm going to decorate with some bits and bobs. Don't know exactly what yet. I did find these 3. I have a big cutout Father Christmas with some glitter on it. And I have this one, says Merry Christmas. And also this one. This is chipboard, sort of. And I have some trims. That looks very Christmassy. Maybe. I don't know. I am going to do some inking. If you have like the distress crayons from Tim Holtz, yay. I really want to test these out, but I don't have them. So I'm just going to use my distress oxide for this. But, let's get started. I want to use this one for this project, but I am going to use a paper trimmer. I keep calling it a cutting machine. It is actually. I'm going to use this paper trimmer just for demonstration purposes. Let's say you want to have 2 inches. is called twinchies, or 1.5 inch, or whatever size tile that you would like. Just, you know, line it up. I'm going to make twinchies, 2 inches. There you go, lining it up. I have a strip of 2 inches. And now I'm going to line it up again with 2 inch here. Twinchies. How many do you want? Well, lots. I'm just going to do this strip. So this is simple, guys. It's easy, and have them in any measurement that you like if you don't have this punch. I am, however, going to use the punch. There you go. Twinchies. Yeah? It's called twinchies. And 1 inch is called inches. But I am going to use my cutter. Now, what I'm going to do, I am starting with the smaller pieces. I collected all of these sort of scraps that are very Christmassy or remind me of Christmas. And I'm just going to cut some out. Just, you know, random. I have no clue how many I'm making. I'm thinking enough. I'm recycling my twinchies to make it into an inchy. So I'm going to do a lot of these. And then I'm also going to show you what I'm going to do with the Christmas cards. I have a hole punch that I found. Well, I bought a couple of years ago from a lovely old lady who had collected her postcards, not only Christmas, but birthdays and what have you. Bags and bags full. Really, I think there were like a couple of thousand of them. Really? Yes, a couple of thousand of them. And she said, well, I'm either going to throw them away or you can pick them up. And I was like, oh, well, I'm going to pick them up. So most of them were really, really pretty. And then some of them, I was like, what am I going to do with these? See, I have lots of these now. These are more like neutral-ish ones with a little bit of a print on them. But for the Christmas cards, I'm going to be very precise where I am going to punch. Let me show you. So let me show you what I do with the Christmas cards. Well, they're not ugly, but, you know, they're also not really, really pretty. I just want some elements like this. See? Like so. I'm just going to use that. There's some sort of holly. Also here on the top. Just really pretty. You know, parts of the cards are really pretty. Other parts, not so much. Let's see. There's some more holly over here. Probably not going to use everything that I'm punching out, but, you know. Why not? I'm gonna leave baby Jesus. What else do we have? Oh yeah, these with the little gnomes. It's actually cute. From when is this? Can't really say. Well, after the 80s, because Beatrice was already queen. So from the 80s probably, maybe even a little bit later. Oh, we have this cute little gnome on here. Why not? Cute little gnome. I also want this gnome, but I don't have enough room, so I'm just gonna, you know, cut this out. Shall we do this one? Yeah, and then the one that is skiing. It's a little bit further. I must admit, this is going to be a little bit more difficult if you don't have a punch, if you want to sort of position it. It can be done, but it will be a lot of work. Ooh, this is lovely. This one is so cute. Isn't it? Yeah. What else do we have? I have a couple of these. Yes, this one. I love this card because of this. This is like this colored tape. So I'm just going to use this for a completely different project. But this nice sort of Victorian See, just this cute little image here. And then we have this lady over here in the corner. Another one of the coach. Can we do this? Well, apparently we can. Maybe even this. Oh, it looks nice. It just looks nice. See? Shall we do something like this? I need a little bit more room then. Yep. See? Now you have like sort of tiles of parts of images that I really like. I just didn't like the complete image. Cute, right? Yeah. So I'm going to do that with a couple of these cards, and then we're going to collect all the small tiles, and well, we're going to make a collage. Look at this. This looks like Florentine paper, like this one. Isn't that gorgeous? It's actually a pretty card. It is, but I am going to use it. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more, guys. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, well, that's just pretty. Tell me it's not pretty. It is so pretty. See? Yeah. You don't even have to use it for Christmas. Use it for anything you like. So right, I'm gonna punch a whole bunch of these, and then we're gonna start collaging. I've got all my sort of, let's call them inches, yes? My squares. I had some from the scrapbook paper, some of the cards. These are actually from Tim Holtz worn Christmas wallpaper, whatever. I have that pack. And these are the ones that I made earlier this year. I have a whole bunch left. I did a project similar to this one, and these look like sort of Christmassy. So all different sorts. Now, I'm going to start with the card. The size of this card is not the exact size of 3 on top and 3 across. No, it's a completely different size. If you are smart, be smarter than me. Just take a piece of paper, start in the corner, make your squares, and then cut it to size later. You can do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be very hard on myself. What I'm even going to do, I'm going to center the first one. I'm going to start sort of in the middle. I have this sort of, let's call it a T-ruler. Yes, it's a ruler with a piece on the top, so that I can sort of measure here. I'm going to go a little bit off center. Start with one piece. I'm going to start with this cute little angel, and I'm just going to glue her down. I'm just going to glue this one down. Yeah? So for that, I'm going to need my glue. I have this sort of baking paper underneath here, because I believe this is going to be messy, and I do not want a messy desk. Great. Yes. Going to put glue down. Sort of figure out where I want the middle to be, and then I'm gonna glue her here. Hopefully she's still straight. There you go. This is my starting point. You can start in the corner, anywhere you like. I'm going to do this like you would tile a bathroom or a kitchen. Yes. So not all the tiles will be in the exact same row. This is going to stick out. That's okay. That's what I wanted to happen. I'm so used to glue stick. So this is really not me, but hey, I'm gonna give it a try. Do try to line them up. What else? Let's have another one of this. This one? Sure. I'm going to use the ends. Yes, I am. So there you go. Now for the second row, I am not going to line them up exactly. I'm going to have this butted up to the edge. See? They're going to, let's say alternate. Let's say alternate. There you go. You do need to have all the squares the same size for this. If there are different sizes, you could do that, but it would look completely different. There you go. Now I'm going to start here on the bottom with one that is butted up against this side. So they will alternate. Oh, well, it's red now. There was something underneath. Didn't notice that at all. Have you also lost your sense of taste, touch, hon? I can't smell anything. I can't taste anything. That makes me really, really sad, I must say, because if you know me, you know I love food. I love food, and I cannot taste anything. Well, I can taste something that's really, really salty or really, really sweet. But just then the salt and sweet, not like what it is. Do not put me to a taste test at the moment. Let's have this one. It's going to look lovely, guys. Yeah. For sure. So, what we want on top here. There you go. See, I'm not going to line it up. Just have them alternate a little bit here and there. Cute little Christmas hats. Yep. Now we just need a corner of something. I'm just going to use this. This is wallpaper. There you go. And now for the bottom part. I'm going to use another piece of this. A wallpaper. Am I still in frame? Sort of. Let's do another piece of Mr. Tim Holtz's paper. I do like using his stuff. I do. But most of it is really expensive. And you know, that I do not really like. Oh, there's already one of those here, love. Let's have something different. Something green. Yeah. Now what you're supposed to do is put the glue on the top. I am going to do that. However, this will take a long time to dry. And I'm going to use my heat gun for that. But I'm going to do that off camera. Let's see. Let's do this. It looks really weird now, but it will look okay because I'm going to trim all around it. So it will be fine. Now I need to put glue all on top of it. Well, okay. It's not something I normally do, but this will sort of seal it, secure it, and apparently leave a little bit of gloss. That doesn't really work because I've tried this before a couple of years ago. There's no gloss on here. It absolutely doesn't look glossy at all. But That's okay. Am I doing mixed media? Is this mixed media? Oh, it's gooey. And the last piece over here. Hopefully it will all be stuck down now. Well, there you go. I'm going to let this dry. Oh, it does look nice. Yeah, and I'm looking at my telephone now, at my camera now. I'm like, oh, well, you know, from this side, it looks really nice. Great. I'm gonna let this dry, guys, and then I'll come back, and then we'll do the trimming on the edges. Yeah. I think it's dry now. Yeah, I believe so. Is it glossy? Yes and no. The glossy parts are the cards that were glossy to begin with. I don't know. Maybe it is the tiniest bit, but that doesn't really show up on camera. So you can do this a couple of different ways. You can take a ruler and a knife, just your scissors, your paper trimmer, however you want to do it. I think I'm just gonna use scissors. Yeah. Let's take out the big guns. There you go. I have cut stickers. There's still some on here. I'm just going to trim the edges. Now, if you were smart, you do not have to trim it because, you know, you just trim your paper and not all the pieces that are sticking out. How are we going to do this? Well, let's do this first. It's going to be a surprise because we're going to have to turn it around. See? Yeah! It's like a quilt. We're quilting Christmas cards. Isn't that cute? Oh yeah, I like it. I am, however, going to glue some of these edges. See? That's okay. I'm just going to need some more glue to glue it down. And then I'm just going to use art for this. I'm just going to use art. See, I needed to use art in the first place. I'm not that kind of girl that does, you know, the mixed media sort of thing. That's just not me. It's not me. Doesn't work for me. But that's okay. I'm just gonna glue it down. Isn't that fantastic? We could put something on top. I was thinking to put something on top, but I think this will be too much. But we could do like a Merry Christmas. See? And now it's really a Christmas card. We could do this or, you know, one of these. Or maybe a little bow. Or you can do anything. Now, what Mr. Tim Holtz did was with the stretch crayon, went on all the sort of lines and then smudged it. And, you know, I'm not going to do that. I am, however, going to ink it. My ink of choice today is Gather Twig. There you go. Oh yeah, that looks fantastic. I'm just going to do the edge of the card. No, that looks great. See that? Yeah. I do want to decorate. I'm going to have a think for a little bit. I think I want to do something with this. But if I put it on, it is a little bit too busy in the background. See? Because you don't really see the letters because there are different sort of designs underneath. So I need to put something underneath. Probably something in black. Think so. And then a trim somewhere. Let's see. I think I have a plan. I have this sort of Christmassy paper. Well, it's green and it has some sort of glitter in it. And I have a big punch 2.5-inch circle. So I'm gonna do this, punch this out, and then I want to have this on here like sort of a Christmas bauble. I think this works really well. Let me zoom in a tiny bit. I'm gonna have this on here and then this on here and have like a big sort of ribbon thing, bow thingy. Yeah, I am however going to ink this rather dark. I'm gonna go ground espresso to have it stand out a little bit. This was a die cut that I got from in Happy Meal or something. I just kept it. Oh yeah, that's much better. Just gonna grunge it up a little bit. I'm sorry, I have been coughing a lot, so I sound a little bit sort of weird now. Yeah. More grungy. Let's do it more grungy. Oh, why not? I want to have this grunge as well. Oh, it doesn't really show up, but let's just try a little bit. There you go. I'm going to glue it all the way to the bottom because I want to have a hole on the top here and then put a ribbon through. For this I'm using art. Oh, that looks much better now. It's sort of, come on, art. So I don't have this die cut. Unfortunately, I do like it. Can't remember who sent me this, but thank you. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's going to look great. It's going to look great. I'm thinking of using this trim on here. Very Christmassy, right? I think so. So I want to make a hole on the top. With my hole punch, I have this one. Let's see if this is the center. Hopefully it is. Wow. Close enough. I don't think I want to make a bow, but sort of a knot inspired by, this is Laura from Paper Daisy Treasures made this. It's just a knot. I want to do this. Let's see if I can do that. I'm just gonna put it through. I'm going to cut it. Sure. I'm gonna cut it long enough. And then you just, you know, tie a knot, I believe. It's just simple like this. It's supposed to be simple. Oh yeah, well, that's simple enough. It's way too big, of course, but that's okay. What I'm going to do this. Snip it like so. There you go. See? Yeah, that's much more decorative. There you go. Then we're gonna have it on here. Is this too long? This is too long. Yeah, that's better. You could just glue it on, but I'm gonna do like the tape. I'm gonna do this underneath because I want it to be raised a little bit. Here's one. Not a card maker. No. Well, you're making a card, love, so that qualifies you as a card maker today. I'm a card maker today. I did think about my Christmas cards this year. They were not going to be this sort of elaborate. I was going to make very simple ones. I think I will make simple ones with you on camera. When it's down, lovey. Oh, I do love it. Do you like it? Oh, I like it. It's cute. It is. I think I have time to do the journal cover. I'm going to do a couple of things different. Glue stick. Yes, I'm not going to do that other trick again. I am sorry. I'm just going to use glue stick. Also, I'm not going to alternate the tiles. I'm just going to tile them directly and straight in a line. So, yeah, that works much better for me. See, I'm just going to start at the top. I'm probably going to have to trim a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just going to see how far we can get. And I'm not going to do just the front. I'm going to do the whole thing. You're going to do the whole bit? I'm going to do the whole bit. Yeah, well, hopefully I have enough tiles. If not, then, you know, I need to make some more. This almost looks crooked, doesn't it? Does it? Oh, it is. It's crooked. Why? I don't know. Don't know. There you go. So, let's have a simple collage and a small chat. How have you guys been? I've missed you so much. Yeah, I've seen all the comments and it was like, oh, I really want to go back. But I was mostly asleep for most of the time. I slept for like 20 hours a day. Yeah, I was only up for a couple of hours a day. Also, my husband, he got better much quicker than I did. I was like sort of 2 days behind him, so I could take care of him for 2 days. And then after that, we were both like zombies. There were a couple of days there, I didn't even know what day it was, what time it was, what's happening. We just didn't know. Yeah, it was a bad one. As we said, it was no fun. It was no fun, no. But, you know, comes with the territory, I guess. And my husband already tests negative. Not me. I'm still testing positive. I think it will take a while before I'm fully recovered. There you go. Oh, very therapeutic this as well. It's just, you know, it's just nice to do. Let's have something lighter underneath. A little bit more glue here. And, you know, I'm using up scraps. That's always a nice thing. Let's have the cute little angel here, chirp. There you go. Hopefully my taste will come back before Christmas. Otherwise, well, I'm gonna have nothing for Christmas. I am eating though, yeah. I'm not like not eating. I'm trying every day. And sometimes I taste a little bit more. I'm like, oh yeah, I can taste this. And then I eat it the other day, the day afterwards, and then it's like gone again. When I did this project, oh, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera. Earlier this year, I did it diagonally for some reason. Don't know why, but let's do something brown. Do we want something brown? Sure. Let's do something with these lovely sort of images, love. Yeah. They're so nice. How do you think we'll go on the bottom? Will we manage to, you think? Probably not. Or maybe yes. Oh, I just need to trim it a little bit, I think. A wallpaper one. Fantastic. What else do we have? It's a wise man. There you go. Timmy's wallpaper. I don't get it. I like it. I like the wallpaper scraps, but I cannot imagine that this is actual wallpaper that somebody had on his walls all year long. Like, it's like having a Christmas tree for 12 months a year. Oh, I know of those people. Yes. Yes, I do. I know a person who does that. Well, up until Easter at least. And normally my mom does as well. No, not until Easter, but normally my mom would have the Christmas tree up by now. Yeah. Not this year, unfortunately. Let's see. What else do we have? Something blue. Some blue. Something red. Hopefully I have enough. Let's look at this one. Oh, so cute. So cute. I hope they will all stay down. Well, we're almost at the back. The problem is we do need to fold it. Yeah, I'm going to think ahead because I think I want to make a fold here. So I'm going to do that before I do this part. I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge of a spine. Yes, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna do that. How are you gonna do that? I'm gonna start from this side. I'm gonna decide that I am going to do the back of the cover over here, and however much is left, that is going to be the spine. Perfect. So who have you guys been watching? Yeah, since you couldn't watch me, you probably had time to watch different people. Tell me, have you found some new channels? Please share. We would all like to know. And the spine is going to be yay big. Wow. That's perfect. Well, sort of perfect. I have not only been watching craft videos. I'm sort of addicted to escape to the country and location. These are sort of programs, people that want to buy a new house or move to the country and such. So I love these sort of programs. They just, make me feel good for some reason. So I've watched them a lot on my telephone in bed. On YouTube, of course. There you go. What else do we have? Was this the crooked one? No, probably not. And on this one. Hopefully this is still enjoyable for you guys who like, oh yeah, very exciting, Margaret. See you like glue down pieces of squares and well, I'm sorry. It's very quick collaging this. No, that's the same one. Let's do this. Do you know what I did with the last one? I laminated it. Oh, I'm going to do that as well with this one, I guess. Yeah, I think so. I think I will laminate it. Yeah. Almost there. More of this. A red one. Do you guys like it? I do. I like it. Have you already started sending out Christmas cards? I have not. I have not yet. I'm waiting until December, which is a couple of days left. And also putting up the Christmas decorations, I'm going to wait until the 6th of December, because 5th of December is sort of a holiday in the Netherlands called Sinterklaas. It's like Saint Nicholas, but our Saint Nicholas. It's like an old Dutch tradition. And there you go. So I wait until that day, and after that I am going to put up the Christmas tree. Well, I don't think I'm going to put up a tree, but the decorations. And the last one, it needs to be fantastic. Oh, let's have these little sort of angels over here. It's great. It is fantastic. I love it. No, I'm not going to laminate it because most of you may not have a laminator. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the spine first. Let's see. It's taking up my scoreboard. And I'm scoring sort of here. As one. And then one over here as the other one. Yeah. And let's see if we can fold this. Well, we can. However, I feel like these could sort of flip up at any moment. So what I want to do is put either this sort of, it's like not paper and not fabric over here on the spine to sort of reinforce it. Shall we do that? We could. I think I'm gonna do this. Or I was thinking tape. You could also do tape, like washi tape or something. But I think I want to do this one because it'd be cute. I'm going to do heavy duty stuff. Yeah. Art here in the middle. And how far do we need it to go? I'm just gonna put glue, I guess, on the tape itself, or whatchamacallit, ribbon. Call it ribbon, love. Do not glue over here. It's on the other side. Oh, it's really bad. I need to cough, but I cannot because there's glue on here and I cannot let it dry. There you go. I'm sorry, guys. I needed to pause it because the coughing still no fun. I'm going to glue the ends to the middle, to the inside. Of course, I also need to do the inside of the cover, but I'm not going to do that in this video. There you go. What you doing? Come back. There you go. Now, before I fold it, I'm gonna let it dry. So it's really dry, so it won't sort of flip up again. It takes care of these edges popping up. We could also do it all around, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna let it dry for a bit. I think it's dry. Let's see if we can sort of fold it. Oh yeah, that works. On the other side. Yes. Oh, cute. Oh yeah, it's cute. It's really, really cute. Perfect. It does need a topper. In my opinion, it needs a topper. But I don't know what yet. There are these... Oh, I could do Tim Holtz people. It's a little bit like too black and white-ish, don't you think? Yeah. And also what came with this wallpaper pack is worn wallpaper scraps from the ideology sort of, you know. Could also do this, one of these. I don't know. I'm gonna quickly check, guys, how much time we have left to do a topper, if at all possible. And then we'll check the end result. I think I figured out a topper. I had 2 of the exact same cards. So what I did, I cut one of these out, like nice sort of oval. But I do want to cover up the Merry Christmas, Happy New Year in Dutch. So I was thinking to just, put this on. Yeah, I think so. So this is one of the sort of die cuts from the worn wallpaper pack. Oops. Normally I would hoard all these, but these are especially made for Christmas. And guess what? It's the time of the year for Christmas. So, yeah. There you go. Again, I am using tape for this. Piece over here. Big piece in the middle. Tim Holtz used like sort of dots for this, foam dots thingies. I looked them up right away, but I cannot find them in the Netherlands, so I have to find something else for that. These were sort of black squares, foam squares. I did find white ones, but apparently, according to Mr. Holtz, the black ones are better. Have no clue why, but if he says so, I believe him. And that last bit. I buy mine at Action. It's just a roll of it. I just have one sort of thickness, which is a shame. I should have several one, because then you can have more sort of levels in your card. Or, in this case, your journal cover. Okay, there we go. Where are we gonna have it? Sort of over here. I'm just gonna put it there. Fantastic! Oh yes, so cute. Here's the end result, and I love it. Yes, this is the card that we made. Yeah, I didn't do anything to the inside, just the outside. It's really, really cute. Yes, my mom, she doesn't watch my YouTube channel. I don't know why, but she just doesn't. So this is going to be for my mom. Yeah, there you go, Mom. She'll love it. And then the journal cover. I decided not to laminate it. I'm really happy about that because, anyone can make this. Just if you have scraps and a paper trimmer, hopefully maybe you have this sort of a square punch thingy, or you can do it in hexagons. I know Melina from Scrapbooking with Me did it with hexagons. You can do circles, you can do any sort of shape that you like. It's really, really fun to do, really easy, and I love the end result. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I am really sorry my voice isn't up to par yet, but it's getting better every day. I'll be back again tomorrow. I think I want to do another Christmas project. I know I told you I was going to do Christmas project, but I have all my Christmas stuff out, and I have all these lovely old Christmas cards out, and I want to do something else with Christmas cards, just recycle them. I want to make a lovely sort of mini journal with it. Yeah, so I hope you'll be back again tomorrow. See you then. Bye, guys.